Hey Jonathan, thank you for your time for this interview.
Yeah, no problem.
You're currently on the tour with Alexandria, Crown of the Empire and Secrets, and of course you guys.
Yeah.
And yeah, tell me how it's going so far.
Yeah, it's been good. Yeah. We're like a weekend of the tour.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been awesome. We didn't know a lot of these guys before the tour. They're all good dudes. All the shows have been really awesome. We just got back from Sweden and those shows were great.
Okay.
Looking forward to playing Germany.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have a record soon. Dear Youth drops November 17th, I think, on Epitaph. How can we imagine your set list? You're gonna play a lot of this new stuff or a lot of old stuff? I mean, you have a bunch of material now to choose from.
No, we're gonna play the new songs that we put online. We're not gonna play songs that are on the record that nobody knows. I mean, there's no point to that right now.
Okay.
But yeah, we have a song Avalanche we put out, and the title track Dear Youth, Day 52 that we put out, and I think we're gonna play those tonight. So
okay, cool.
We've been playing them on this tour, and they've been going off pretty well, so it's good.
Can you give us a sneak preview of what the album is gonna give us to our ears? I got a little snitch into it, like Avalanche is the first song, and I think it's really heavy, like as you guys do heavy music.
Yeah, sure.
But from your perspective, like how would you describe the music?
I think for us, we just tried to write the best record that we could, you know. This record was really different because we were on tour a lot, and so we did it in parts. Like we did, a week or two here, went on tour, recorded a week or two, went on tour, a week or two, go on tour. Whereas before we did it all at once, you know. So for this record, we had a lot of time to kind of sit with the songs and make them the best we could make them. So we're all really proud of it, and I think that it's going to be our best record, definitely.
Yeah. Is there anything special the album, or you want the album to give us, like lyrically, or that we should take from it?
Lyrically, this album's a little different. Whereas in the past, I've always written pretty positive and uplifting songs, and on this record, it's a little more frustrated. It's a little more. There's things that I saw in the world that I didn't like that I wanted to write about, and so it's a little more. It's a little more like angsty, I guess, and less like everything's okay. I mean, there are songs like that, obviously, but I think that this record's really a really different vibe lyrically than the ones previous.
Yeah. Today I recognized that your bass player actually does the tour managing part.
Yeah.
He has like 2 roles in the band. I was wondering, okay, he does 2 roles in the band he plays and tour manages. So is your band really that much of a self-made band, or how much do you take care of your own stuff, and how much do you let things go to other people?
Yeah, we're a band that likes to be self-sufficient. We like to do our own things, and the reason why we have Jim do that is because he used to be a tour manager before he was in the band, and it's one less body that we have to bring on tour, and he's very smart, and he's he likes doing it, so that's good. And obviously we have management and booking agents and stuff, and that stuff we can't really do on our own. But as far as that, we're a pretty self-sufficient band. I like to think we take care of ourselves and do our own thing. I mean, we're all adults, we're all like almost. Some of us are in our 30s, almost 30s, so it's like, it's we're like to take care of ourselves.
Okay. Another thing I wondered today is you have this sign or this logo with the 2 triangles and the circle. Is there any meaning behind it, or why did you choose this?
There's no real meaning behind it. We just wanted to have something to correlate with our band, and I think that for that logo, it's pretty. It came out from Forget What You Give, and we used it again on Dear Youth, obviously. And I don't know, it's just a very cool like icon logo that we wanted to have. Just something to represent our band. That's not just like our a text or writing. So yeah, it's a cool thing, and I think it's very recognizable. So that's what we wanted to have.
Okay. Yeah, so after Europe, you're gonna play America, the States, with, I think, Architects, Every Time I Die, 100th, and Backtrack. Yep. This is a pretty heavy, hardcore tour, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good.
Are you stoked for it?
Yeah, it's gonna be fun, It's quite different from a tour like this, where it's like this tour, we've never toured with a lot of these bands, and the other tour, we've toured with all those bands, so it's gonna be instantly, hanging out and stuff, and And this tour as well, you know, Asking Alexandria is a very, very, very big band, and they, you know, they have lots of, I guess, younger and girl fans that we don't really have. So we get to play to a lot of new fans on this tour. But I think when we go back to the States, that tour is going to be a lot of our normal fan base, and it's going to be more, I guess, more of what we. I guess sound like, you know, because we're a little different than a lot of the bands on this tour, which is always a good thing to do. You know, you always want to mix it up. So I'm excited for that too. I'm having fun out here. Gonna have fun back home.
Yeah, so you kind of fit both packages pretty well.
Yeah, it's cool. It's good to be a band like that. You know, to be able to play and just kind of do whatever.
Yeah. So as you tour this much, and as we were saying, you are adults and you know what you're doing. But what are you thinking that when the band doesn't, maybe in the future sometimes won't exist anymore? I think everybody of you had the thought already.
Yeah, of course.
What are you going to do then? Or what would you do if there wasn't the band? Like what other side of you is there?
To be honest, I've never really thought too much about that. I mean, obviously, no, this band's not going to last forever. You know, I'm not going to do this till I'm, you know, until I'm 100 years old. But
you could let the Stones.
I mean, yeah, you never know. But you know, I don't know. I've only ever wanted to do this with my life. You know, I've only ever wanted to be in a band and tour the world. So I haven't really thought about what I'm going to do after. Probably something still related to the music business. You know, whether it be working with bands or you know, trying to book bands or manage bands or something. I don't know. This is you know, all I know. You know, so I'm probably going to be something involved in the industry with it.
All right. Do you have something left for the audience to say in the end?
Yeah.
Final statement?
Yeah, thanks for checking us out and watching this interview. And check out Dear Youth on November 17th and let us know what you think.